Hey, welcome to another incredible video. All of this shot by this man right here who's disappearing into the distance, Dan Haug. Video is brought to you by Mugby Junction and Pool 6 Coffee Roasters. So we're out at LeCaine. This is Sunday morning, July something-ish. And Glenn and I, Carew Halleck, are out swimming in LeCaine. And there goes Glenn. Oh, you can see just what's actually really more interesting is just how deep this lake is right now. You can see there's islands gone. It's probably up 4 feet from what it was just a month ago. Clearly, this wasn't from last night's rain, but anyway, so Glenn and I swam. This turned out to be about a distance of a little more than 1,700 yards, so a bit more than a mile. And so that's me. I'm looking at my stroke count, thinking I need to increase that. So I'm running about 60 strokes a minute right there, and it needs to be closer to 70. But I'm not sure how to do that without getting tired faster. But it's an interesting diagnostic tool because you get a really good look exactly where your hand entry is and what the hands are doing relative to the middle line of the body. You can see my left hand tends to creep in a little bit towards that middle line more than my right does, which might explain why it is I tend to pull left when I swim. So it was a beautiful morning out here. It rained. We had a massive thunderstorm yesterday, really starting about 5 o'clock and on and off, and then again last night or early this morning at like between 2 and 4. But in 1 week, we have the Square Lake race up in Stillwater. So Glenn and I thought it'd be a good idea to go out and do a little open water swimming, just to get a little open water practice. And you can see I tend to pull left every time I'm not looking up. I'm pulling left. So yeah. So it was that was about a 125 pace, 125 100s. Yeah, this is the not money shot. This is the what? Oh, there's a hey, look at that. Well, hey, hi, peace, man. So this is Glenn. It's actually just a gorgeous morning with the sun coming off of the lake. He's like swimming straight into the sunrise. And yeah, you can see the shelter back there to the right. It's really interesting with all the birds because I think that the drone is attracting their attention. Maybe they think it's a giant bug. I don't know. But the water was temperature was really nice this morning, and but hardly any fish out. Well, at least I didn't see any. Usually we see tons of schools of fish, but maybe it's just because the water's so deep. I don't know. But one nice thing about the water being up 4 feet is that the weeds were significantly fewer weeds to deal with because they were all still stuck to growing off the bottom. Anyway, so I think we're Glenn and I at least are in good shape for heading into the Open Water National. Then what is it? The USMS Nationals Open Water 5K Championship race, something up in Stillwater. I wish we had more people out, but we had our head of photography out, and that was good. What's really interesting though is as the drone, moves laterally, it looks like, we as the swimmers are suddenly taking a hard left or a hard right. It's pretty funny. And yeah, so that's pretty much our story. And I think we're sticking to it. And Glenn has one last thing to say. And here it is.